Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you all doing good. So I got another query from one of our subscribers. Although we have 5 subscribers, but we do get queries quite often, and people do comment on our channel, posting about their queries. Uh, so yeah, the query was: as a student, should I prefer Singapore as my study destination, or should I go for other countries? So personally, I would suggest it depends on which university you are uh, planning to study. So if it's NUS or NTU, I think NUS is a pretty good university. It's one of the top universities of Singapore. So it's a decent university. I mean, if you want to study at NUS, then by all means go for it. But if you want to explore, work, enjoy, then I won't suggest Singapore. I would suggest going to UK or Canada. If you are looking for PR, especially, go to Canada, Australia, or US instead of coming to Singapore. Singapore is equally expensive as compared to US or Canada or UK, and slightly more expensive, I would say, than UK. But if you want PR, if you want a good work life after your job, after your study, then I would suggest going to Australia, Canada, or US instead of going to UK or coming to Singapore. Uh, and it also depends on which is your chosen field of study. If it's business, and NUS is a good business school, NUS is a good business school. If it's law, then again NUS is a good law school. And make sure you do your research before applying for college, uh, because again it depends, whichever country you are applying. There some colleges are specifically good in some departments. It might not, if it's a engineering college, it might not be good business school, if it might not be a good management school, or hotel, hospitality school, or law school. So you need to do a research on the department that you are planning to get admitted to. And secondly, if you I mean, the one benefit of coming to Singapore is Singapore is close to India. Like, if you are from India or anywhere in Asia, then I would suggest coming to Singapore is good, because you can travel back to your homeland within 4 to 5 hours maximum. So I don't think that should be a problem. If you are a person who wants to stay closer to your family, if you are a person who feels homesick, and if your prime goal is only to get education and go back to your country, then I would suggest coming to Singapore is a good idea. You will get equally good exposure, equally good education, and everything is good. But there are some cons as well. Like, you cannot work here while you are studying. I mean, some colleges do have, some universities do allow students to work, but at the other end of the spectrum, if you see, you won't be getting much exposure when it comes to getting quality work. Like, if you are a business student, you cannot work in a marketing field. Or if you are a law student, you might not be allowed to work in a law field. um, you might be asked to work in a hotel or restaurant. So it depends, actually. Again, I mean, if you go for NUS, then there are opportunities are huge, because NUS is a good national university. And for foreign students, I think the fees is equally expensive. But yeah, long story short, I would say come to Singapore if you actually have, if your prime purpose is to get education, if your prime goal is to get PR, if you want to have fun, if you want career growth, if you want to look for more opportunities, more exposure, then go for uh, Canada, US, Australia, UK. UK also I won't suggest, but better to, I mean, if you want more freedom, I think UK is better, at least, when compared to Singapore. But again, there are some pros also of coming to Singapore. Like, the crime rate is very low. Singapore is very peaceful. You can find uh, good people around. I mean, people are very welcoming, very warm. So, and there is a lot of greenery. Singapore is known as the garden city, so it's very beautiful, it's very green, it's very nice, people are warm and welcoming. So everything is good about Singapore, except some parts, some things that I don't like. But again, no country is perfect, there will be pros and cons wherever you go, so make decision wisely. And if you have any specific query related to this, please post it on the comments. I will try to answer those. I'll make a video on those, or I'll try to answer those in the comments or directly. But do let me know. But as far as education is concerned, I think Singapore is a great country, but again, if you are looking for PR exposure and more faster growth, then I won't suggest Singapore. I would suggest UK, Canada, Australia, US, and UK also to a certain extent, because UK it's very hard to get PR. So I would suggest, the freedom is good, exposure is good, and on the positive side, you get to learn the British accent, so that is equally good. But if you are looking for PR and all, then go for Canada and Australia, and also US. It depends again on US. Like there are certain other factors in US. Competition is very high, but Canada and Australia, it's good. But yeah, so I hope you liked the video. I was able to answer the questions. If you have, if you post a specific definite question, then it would be easier for me to answer. Okay, all right guys, I'll see you soon. Have a good day. Bye.